Hello everyone, welcome to our weekly angel numbers reading. If you don't enjoy the process, feel free to use my timestamps below and just skip ahead to your messages for the week ahead. Otherwise, I'll get into it. For whatever reason, I feel like I'm drawn to put one card in front of each of these fake plants. I don't know if the angels are just being playful with me, with us. I just watered all my plants, went around my home and just watered all my plants. So we'll get into it here. I'll do what they want. We'll do three angel number messages here with our affirmations. And then as you saw, they threw one out, so I'll put it over there. As you saw, I have two other decks here, so I'm drawn to take a couple cards from each deck. I'm not sure why I'm shaking. I don't know if it's excitement because we saw that first card fly out. I think it was on camera. It was seen on camera. Fake plants are pushing them out a little bit here. I wonder if I can get the camera to... There we go. You don't need to see the top of my messy desk. Okay. And then let's go and get a couple more cards. Maybe I'll do three of each of these as well. I'll just kind of put them down in front here. Okay, maybe we'll stand that up. Will it stay up? No. Oh, I just realized these are upside down. I think I have room here. There we go. Fun part of being an organic reader where I just do what I feel. You get to see how the cards just kind of follow. I never really have a spread. It's not really something I have in mind, not the way I was kind of intuitively trained with my wonderful tutor, I guess I can call her, my advisor, my coach. Okay, let's see. I'm just seeing if they want to place any charms today. I think we're just going to do cards. Maybe I can use the bowl to hold up the card here. Maybe we'll just go across. So maybe it was, whoop. I'm going to start with this one. I was going to say maybe it's meant to be 4 angel numbers, but I feel like this one, because it flew out, this might be a main theme, and then we'll see how the theme breaks down for us throughout the week here. Again, my camera's kind of down a little bit. There. Just want to be able to get the numbers in there. So what are we starting with? Authenticity. 4, 2, 7. Let's live with authenticity this week, guys. Let's all be authentically ourselves this week. So I'll just go right into the key message here. Mind all my reaching and fussing and arms. Okay. 4 to 7, authenticity. Interesting enough, this past week I had a life coaching session, and they kept asking me about vulnerability. Would I be willing to lean into vulnerability? What does that look like to me? And here are the angels saying next week, live authentically like yourself, which is what? Being vulnerable. Okay. Everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you're doubting your abilities. Stay true to yourself, pay attention to your instincts and gut feelings. Your body will tell you when something isn't right for you. Be sure that what you do feeds your soul, right? Live authentically for you. Affirmation: I love the person I have worked so hard to become. How beautiful is that? And I realize here I didn't take a quick timestamp, but I'll do that now for our next message here. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so we're kicking off 4, 2, 7. So let's see. Let's stick with card first. Sorry, I'm not sure why I had to clear my throat, maybe because I struggle with vulnerability. 413. So far we're sticking in our lucky number 4s here. And we have synergy. I don't think I've had this card yet with our weekly check-ins, our weekly readings. So I'm not going to do the message yet because I want to see how we interpret the cards and how that matches the message and the affirmation. So we have synergy. Oh, look at the world coming in. How can I hold this? We were just talking about authenticity, and Archangel Jophiel came out talking about ego, right? Self-belief, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, right? That's not living authentically. Negative or fear-based thoughts. I'm really just more so focused on, like, yes, there is this focus on the material wealth, but I feel like there's more of a balance here, like sort of the karmic effect with the Archangel here, sort of the karmic balance. If the last couple weeks you've been enjoying the summer by indulging in festivals or carnivals or events, right? That's all money that kind of goes out to enjoy those opportunities. And then when we're there, we usually indulge in refreshments or food. That's all I really kind of see here that I'm reading in, and sort of this message here to come back to equilibrium, right? Balance the abundance of stuff with moments of kind of going back quiet, right? It's okay to kind of celebrate, but you get the sense here that they're saying, thanks for visiting, right? Thanks for visiting. See you again soon. So that moment of rest between indulgence here and the fun stuff of the season, right? It could be just camping a lot or traveling a lot, whatever it is. It does connect into our wealth, our finances, and our sense of indulgence and abundance. But for you, I'm getting balance. So let's see what this 413 message is about synergy. Is it sort of the synergy between the two, kind of keeping that kind of karmic balance? Let's see. Recognize that everything is a cycle. Light and shadow, day and night, good and bad. It's all a balance. I'm not making this up. It says that. It's all a balance. No one is just one thing, nor are we lone islands. Establish a network of mutual support in your communities. Creation begins with an idea, but it becomes infinitely more beautiful with collaboration. This is a sign of strengthened bonds, of newly forged connections, and standing by your friends. Affirmation. It will work out better than I could ever imagine. Well, I know I was seeing more of just like festivals, kind of celebration of the season, kind of getting out. Obviously, you're out in the community. You're kind of seeing people, etc. Clearly, being out there is always an opportunity to kind of connect with like-minded, right, individuals. I know in my city here this weekend, it's the Comic-Con, which is always a truly beloved community of some beautiful energetic people. So sort of that synergy of indulge, kind of find your group, etc. But I think it's the balance of the restful periods as well, right? Don't burn out. Don't burn out this week. Okay. I feel like I may have knocked the camera down a little bit here. Progress this week. 1, 2, 3. I just came from the Soul Messages check-ins reading recently, and there was sort of this 1, 2, 3, like a message of like one step at a time. Make sure you pause and reflect. Make sure the decision is for your authentic joy and happiness. But you were making progress. My transformation butterfly charm came out quite a bit in those readings to acknowledge the change, the movement forward, but more so the evolution itself. There's a lot of internal work and progress being made there by all of us. Okay, what's the best way for me to hold these? This way. We have the queen taking a nice kind of repose there with her sunflower, which if you do pay attention to, or tune in, not pay attention, but tune into some of my other readings, my sunflower charm, when it comes out, it's all about progress, slow momentum, sort of a slow pace, a slow, steady kind of momentum and pace, and you kind of reap the rewards, right? So there's this beautiful message of kind of reaping the rewards from your progress. Let's see what's the other card. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. He's also sitting on his throne here. You know, look at him with his world around him. I have no idea how I just zoomed in like that. Look how happy he is. Quite nice. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. And look at the Queen of Wands. Isn't she just wrapped in gold? Sorry, I'm just they're really pulling me into this card. It's his wings here are so beautiful. I don't know if you're, living with authenticity. Of course, we're being our authentic self. And I was just saying how I've been getting a lot of readings of internal work, a lot of internal reflection and work to be who we want to be, etc. But they're really pulling me into sort of the uniqueness of his wings. You know how like no one, I believe butterflies are known for no wings being exactly the same, even though same kind of breed, right? We're all human, but let your kind of uniqueness shine here, whether it's in a professional setting or just in your world setting, right? Whatever environment you're in, whatever social setting you're in, and kind of attract all this beautiful kind of karma back to you. I did say here when I saw the sunflower that you'd be reaping your rewards, right? After putting in so much positive effort into your growth and kind of reaping rewards, attracting opportunities, wealth, happiness, joy, whatever reward the universe knows that will benefit you the most. Okay. Progress. 1, 2, 3. Front of the book. Progression is the name of the game. Everything is lining up in just the right way to allow you to move forward, whether you can see it at the moment or not. Change is swirling around you right now, so be ready to roll with it. Luckily, the shifts on the horizon look to be relatively stress-free. Harness that momentum and allow your best self to emerge. You'll find even greater growth when you lend your strengths to collaborations. Reach out. So that's twice now that they said collaboration, synergy and progress. And yet I don't really see you working with anybody here, right? You're pretty solo, and this energy, I saw you waving goodbye. I don't know if that's your energies as I'm reading, and I'm picking up sort of the counter. The angels keep saying reach out and collaborate, ask for help, get other people involved, get out in the community. And then I keep seeing you independent spirit down here. But I do like that this message also said to embrace your uniqueness, to let it show. Truth. This is the 3rd week in a row, I believe, that our intuition, our soul, looking right back at you. 99, truth to self, truth with others. Look at the nice bookend here, authenticity and truth. Beautiful purple intuition, intuitiveness. Okay, so we have the world. Well, we know that the message so far is all about, this week is all about your world, your lifestyle, what you're able to manifest. Let's see here. Falling in love or the resurgent of a relationship. So we saw connections, collaboration, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. Well, we see that all the way up here. And a new home. Well, we have the world. So new, beautiful energy. They're really pulling me into the green here. And green for me is healing, all about healing. Got the beautiful hue there with the moon. So there's sort of that progress as well. But again, you're independent here, the ace. So we've got one singular beautiful mermaid here reaching for her cup to manifest. So, your world, you're independent again. In the cards, we're independent, we're solo. But are you reaching out to invite in? Like the angels want us to do. Reach out, invite in. Maybe you've reached the point in our inner work here that it's okay now to reach out, maybe to these new people, like reach out to other individuals to let them in, let them see our progress here. Maybe that's what the message of collaboration is, just start to allow people back in now that you've made such tremendous progress in your sort of next evolution of self that I've been seeing here since, I guess, June. I've been seeing such profound evolution of self across all signs, regardless who you are. And now the angels are saying, okay, your gut, your intuition's probably telling you might be seeking these events that I've been seeking instead of waving goodbye, wave hello, like shift the energy from sort of you doing this all by yourself and being happy and joyful and sharing that. Okay, 99. This is a sign from the universe to pay attention. The forces you feel may be attempting to guide you to a better understanding of yourself and your purpose. It often turns up during periods of intense personal development and growth, especially when it's time to make a big, life-changing decision, like maybe inviting people in to collaborate. To make the best choice for you and your future, authenticity, you need to tap into your spiritual side. What feeds your soul? Are you living truthfully? Let one chapter end and a new one begin. Well, I think that's where you're all at right now. This is also, I believe, in this. Yeah, we're right on the transition here from one month to the next. So even the sort of the new beginning with the new month here. And the affirmation. I owe no explanations for doing what is best for me. Did I say the affirmation for 1, 2, 3? No. Sorry, I'm going to pop back to 1, 2, 3. Affirmation. Things are unfolding in the most harmonious way. So that's good. 4, 1, 3. I just want to double check. I think I've skipped these before. Oh no, I said that one. Okay. Some really nice messaging here. I gotta figure out why my camera keeps slipping. But I do hope all of us will be willing to kind of break out of isolation this week, be a little less independent, a little bit more sociable out in the community, make ourselves available to these opportunities to get sort of the rewards here, right? The new world. Start getting that momentum going now as you find your balance, right? You're letting go what's not serving you, so you're a better balance of, the positive with sort of your authenticity, vulnerability, shifting that from maybe being seen as something negative to something more positive. But really beautiful outlook here for the week ahead as we, like I said, head into new changes for all of us with the new month. So I'll see you all next week.